I feel fully shook now. Luke Bryan, Kicks 105.5. A very good morning to you. It is time for Mike Barrett from Barrett Insurance Agency of St. Johnsbury to talk about good policies. And a good morning to you, Mike.
Hey, good morning to you. And since you're all shook up, maybe you should go outside for a second.
I think that maybe the small furry rug you brought in may have to go outside. I see that you got yourself a new family pet.
Yes. We had a black lab, and we had to put her down when she was 14 years old, when our son was 6 months old at the time. And we really just wanted him to have a dog. So we've been patiently waiting for him to get older and for us to find a dog and get the right timing.
Now you can grow together as a family. And,
yeah. And I can never sleep again. So
he is the cutest.
Yeah. He is cute. His name is Charley. He's a yellow lab. He's 8 weeks old as of yesterday.
I'll forward my pictures. You can put them up on. Did you already do that? I'm sure you probably already put stuff on Barrett. No, you haven't yet?
I actually put his first office day was yesterday because we were closed on Monday, and so I did post a few pictures of him napping in his crate. And he
know because it's too much cuteness.
No,
I can't handle that much cuteness.
How about that?
Oh, look at a little belly rubbing and all.
Oh yeah,
I look like that too if you rub my belly.
I don't think it's as cute though.
It depends on who you ask.
And I wasn't rubbing his belly; he was just passed out. I mean, puppy sleeping.
He was waiting. He's hoping. That's what I do. I set up the scene and I just wait for somebody to walk by. Speaking of dogs, when you have pets, is that something additional when you're dealing with like a homeowner's insurance policy or just some type of like a rental agreement and you have to get additional insurance on having pets?
So really, no. If you have a renter's insurance policy or a homeowner policy or liability protecting, it's your personal liability on your home. Mm-hmm. So that is going to kick in if your dog, because you're liable for your dog. So if your dog bites somebody or if your dog mauls somebody, oh my gosh, I mean, scary as can be. Incidents that your dog causes would trigger your liability on your homeowner policy. So most people have $300,000, $500,000, up to $1 million. Some people have umbrella policies for
now,
that
do you have to say,
liability.
okay, I have a pet now, or it's just understood that if I did, I did. If I don't, I don't. It's covered.
That's a wonderful lead-in right there. So if I am coming to you, then you've come to me and I'm quoting your home, and my question is always going to be, do you have a dog? If the answer is yes, what kind of dog do you have? And this is the worst part of my job, and I'm not kidding, because I am an absolute dog lover. I've wanted a dog all my life, got one the second I turned 24, and have had one since. But there are certain breeds that are just unacceptable, which is very difficult for some. But you have Rottweilers, Prussia Canario, which is like a variation of a pit bull. Pit bulls for sure. Those are the big exempt dogs. I can't write your insurance with any of the companies that I represent.
Which is just a shame,
dogs.
because it's the owner. It's never the dog, it's the owner.
Right, and it's the statistics. And the statistics say these are the dogs that have caused these millions of dollars of liability claims over the years. So really, they're just unacceptable dogs all the same. Some companies have a broadened list that include, not all, but some have German Shepherds. Some add Bull Mastiffs, not because Bull Mastiffs are aggressive dogs. Bull Mastiffs are knock-you-down dogs.
Yeah, just huge dogs.
So that's the thing too. And then the overall general statement is if you have an aggressive dog. I go, okay, well, you have a black lab. Has your black lab ever bit anybody or aggressive in any way? Yes or no? And if the dog is aggressive, that's also going to be a trigger to make us really consider carefully whether we should write you with a company, because companies do not want aggressive or dogs on the list. And now let's say that you have had your homeowner policy for 5 years and you say, I'm going to go get a dog. Well, companies are not Big Brother. So unfortunately, if you go, here's the scenario, you go and get the dog of your dreams, which may be a Rottweiler. And I got to tell you, I think Rottweilers are great dogs.
And you don't tell your insurance agency.
If you don't tell us, we don't know you have it. But if something happens where, where either the dog has an incident or you have a claim where a claims adjuster is coming to the house, they see the dog, guess what? They're going to say, well, we're probably going to have to set you up for a non-renewal. So let's say the claim's in February, your policy is up for renewal in May. You're not going to renew in May in many cases. Not all cases. Some companies, have a little leeway there, but that's just the general thing to think of. So if you are going to add a family member to your home, just consider carefully the type of breed you're going to go for. That's why I went with the Yellow Lab. I know that Yellow Labs are not on any list. Now, that being said, I've had clients who have labs who have bit people, so no dog is exempt from that biting. Again, it goes back to the statement you said earlier. It all comes up to the way the dogs are raised.
And they are animals, and sometimes they get spooked, you know?
Right.
If you come up from behind me, I'm going to bite you.
I can tell you a couple of the labs. Please don't ever do that. I'm never going to come up behind you and scare you.
I may piddle myself for that matter, too. It's happened before.
Oh, we got to put vinyl floor in here with this carpet. But, any dog can get spooked. And I got to tell you, the claims that I've seen with the dogs, I think 2 of the 4 that I've seen were because the dog was spooked.
Okay.
So
we got to get going, running behind as always because you and I get yapping.
Yep.
Mike Barrett, Barrett Insurance Agency, name, phone number, and how people can get a hold of this amazing material that we're putting together on YouTube.
Sure, check us out. Don't roll your eyes when you say that. Barrett Insurance Agency, we're on Portland Street in St. Johnsbury. You can give us a call at 748-5224. Check out our Facebook page, Barrett Insurance Agency. Check out our YouTube channel that has all these wonderful comments and conversations online. So there you go.
I need to clean up on aisle 4. Thank you so much, Mike.
Have a great week.